Last week, on the 18th of November 2020, we launched our first ever CleanTech report to showcase successful waste-to-value businesses. If you haven't had a chance to see the report, well, we've put in a link to the report right now, so check it out and let us know what you think. Back to the fundamentals. CleanTech, we believe, is a real and growing business opportunity, and the report, The New Waste to Value, is designed to inspire and guide CleanTech innovators. Let's pedal back to why this is so interesting to New Zealand, and indeed the world. First up is that there's a really strong and growing investor interest in CleanTech. Let's look at some of the numbers. So, a recent study by PwC found that venture capital in climate tech is growing 3 times faster than that in artificial intelligence, and 5 times faster than the average growth in venture capital. Another stat is back in 2013, early stage venture funding for climate tech companies was about $500 million US. By the time we got to 2019, this had grown to about $16 billion. Clearly a significant increase. And now let's just think about multinationals. So globally, COVID-19 has slowed down some clean tech initiatives by multinationals, but still very significant initiatives continue to be announced. For example, we've got Amazon's $2 billion climate pledge, we've got Microsoft's $1 billion climate innovation, and we've got Unilever's another $1 billion in climate funds. So what does this mean? What we're seeing is that multinationals are getting really interested in solving environmental challenges, and they are looking more and more to invest in innovations from external sources. And this is contributing to an increased engagement with small and large businesses outside of these multinationals. Let's move on to some definitions. So what do we mean at Callaghan Innovation by New Zealand CleanTech? For Callaghan, New Zealand CleanTech is about successful New Zealand businesses that invest in research and development to create innovative products, processes, and services that address 3 major environmental challenges: the climate crisis, water pollution and shortages, and unsustainable resource use. Now, critically, this is about creating successful businesses and solving environmental problems, not just in New Zealand, but globally as well. We believe that New Zealand has a number of competitive advantages in clean tech, including an increasing awareness of and a deeper, more authentic engagement with Kaitiakitana, the Maori worldview of how we interact with the environment. Another advantage is New Zealand's track record of developing and being the test bed for novel, weird technologies that have significant commercial scale. This includes our international reputation and leading research and development for our primary industries and products. And lastly, New Zealand's awareness that clean tech provides some of the solutions for our greatest environmental challenges, and at the same time provides New Zealand with an important opportunity to grow our economy post-COVID. The report we launched last week focuses on one category of clean tech, namely waste to value. So what is waste to value? In summary, waste to value involves turning waste streams into revenue streams. Our report explores industrial waste to value and biological waste to value in more detail. There are other types of waste to value innovation, but we chose these 2 areas because they present significant commercial and environmental opportunities for New Zealand innovators. The report includes case studies of successful businesses and how Callaghan Innovation, together with other organizations, activated their innovation and accelerated their growth. And here's an example of one of those case studies. This is Zinc Covery, winner of Callaghan Innovation's Environmental Innovation C Prize 2020. Zinc Covery is all about solving problems for the steel galvanizing industry worldwide. Zinc Covery has developed a novel process to economically recover the zinc and regenerate the acid during the steel galvanizing process. The company's technology and business model has enormous commercial potential, and once at scale, will dramatically reduce the amount of zinc and acid that ends up in landfill and wastewater, not just in New Zealand, but globally. So our Environmental Innovation C Prize is part of New Zealand Inc.'s 2-year plan to strengthen the clean tech ecosystem. As Stefan noted earlier, New Zealand can take the lead on clean tech globally. Callaghan Innovation, together with other organisations, are working together to set up the conditions for New Zealand businesses, large and small, established and startup, to create and grow clean technologies. For this reason, our Chief Executive, Vic Crone, has laid down the challenge for New Zealand to be in the top 10 clean tech countries by 2022. C Prize's focus on environmental innovation, the new Waste to Value report, today's event all feed into this significant and ambitious goal. And early next year, we'll be further building on this work by assessing global opportunities for climate technologies and continuing to build and deliver on the 2-year plan to strengthen New Zealand's clean tech ecosystem. But this work isn't about clean tech businesses. It isn't just about Callaghan Innovation. It's about working together as NZ Inc. This slide shows just some of the organisations and people that have assisted the Waste to Value businesses in the report. One of the key findings of the new Waste to Value report is that it takes a village to create and grow New Zealand clean tech for the world. Such collaboration activates innovation and accelerates the growth of clean tech businesses, helping them to develop profitable and scalable solutions for the pressing environmental challenges that we're all facing.